Do I do? Chin chin.
Oh my god, I needed this.
Baby girl, see.
I really
I know exactly.
I'm gonna sip this, but I'm gonna sip it like real slow.
No,
It's not getting.
I understand.
It's not getting finished because I must go and dominate in midfield.
Oh, okay. You never know. Might give you some action.
It does one or two things. When
What does it say, Dan? Something like that. Something like that. Oh.
So
welcome.
Okay.
Everybody. Finally
got
got
a bit
you in
serious.
the seat.
Yeah, I've got Under Armour on. Look at this.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
I love
I'm ready to go
Under Armour.
straight
We're
to
not
football.
sponsored by
I love Under Armour.
Oh no, I don't think this is actually Under Armour. This is Adidas, but as in like it's called Under Armour.
Undergarments, like.
Yes.
Okay.
Before Under Armour made their brand,
Right.
this stuff used to be called. It's like a Hoover.
Oh yeah, I never
It's like
thought of
Hoovers.
that.
On Hoovers.
Yeah.
What are Hoovers?
So a Hoover?
Is a Hoover.
Yeah.
No.
But the brand.
That's a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
But a Hoover is a brand.
What do they make? What kind of style is it?
No, they just like we call everything a Hoover.
Yeah.
But a Hoover's a brand.
But it was like one of the first that came out, so it got nicknames.
So like a Vax or a Dyson, we
It's
call a Hoover.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
not like a Hoover is just the first ever brand, or maybe not the first ever brand, but like the
Okay.
brand that decided.
To make Hoovers. Interesting.
Yeah.
I was in my
We had
friends.
a red one back in the day.
I read Hoover.
Yeah. It was,
One
I
of
think
them
it
big
was
ones
Hoover
they
though.
used to go like
Yeah.
that. Well, I was in my friends the other day and I was like, what's that contraption? It was like this brown.
Aye, this is dangerous.
Oh,
Oi,
yeah. I might have to have a little
Oi,
sip myself. Could see, I told you, you'll be ripping it off like Superman soon. Alright,
Is that the Magnum?
Yeah, but look,
That's not a Magnum.
it's a new thing.
Oh,
the
wow.
This is called
Wagwan.
Fuck, did you get that?
Round by round.
And it's supposed to be a Magnum.
Yeah, the guys.
It tastes like a Magnum without the medicine flavour in it, but with like an added melon cherry.
I'm gonna have to have a taste of
yeah,
that.
No,
you're gonna have
but
to try something.
like
Yeah,
when you're
well,
used to a Magnum,
Yeah.
this will seem bitter.
Oh.
I
Well,
can't
I
I
got
do
explain.
that.
like lemons. I like lemons.
No, I said melons.
I got two. I was being over presumptuous that he's gonna.
But I like
drink the
lemons, so
two.
if it's bitter, I might like it.
Okay. Love a lemon. No, but where was I? Yes, little Hoover thing. So it was like this round little contraption. It looked like a spaceship
The robot
on the floor.
one.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
said, what's that? And he literally went, hey, what's her face? The woman who you asked. What's the woman that you asked to do stuff around your house?
Cleaner.
No.
Made.
No, when you say, hey, Alexa.
Oh, Alexa.
Wow.
I said the woman who you asked to do things around your house.
It
And
is though,
you said
isn't it?
Alexa.
So he goes, Alexa, put the Hoover on, and literally Hoover starts.
Yeah. And it just moves.
Mad. I was like, is it really going to do the
Very
job though?
Jetson.
I want to make
Yeah, because I had one of those in here. And then
Right.
it weren't doing the job.
Because
Like,
is it really
because it just goes like
where
it
it wants
goes
to go?
where it wants to go.
mad?
But I think you can set it to do sections, so you could like you have an app and you say do this part, but apparently it's supposed to suss out where the dirt is.
Yeah.
It's very Jetson.
I would expect so for
We
the
got
price
the
of
Jetsons.
it.
I know we love the Jetson.
I love the Jetsons.
Me, George Jetson.
Well, now
You
that
used
we've
to watch the
covered-
Jetsons, though.
No, what is the Jetsons?
What?
No, I missed that one.
A futuristic cartoon on Cartoon Network. Like
No,
that.
futuristic
Yes.
was not really my thing. Futuristics, no,
Oh.
I wouldn't have watched that. Was it like robotic and stuff?
Nah, there was a robot in there, but
Okay.
Yeah.
The
The robot
Jetson-
was the maid, wasn't she?
yeah, the robot was the maid.
No, I missed that one.
But they
kids.
their cars they flew. They didn't
Flying
have to
cars.
drive like the new cars that we have now.
No,
You've definitely
I was
come
too
across-
busy watching Rugrats and I don't know. Was it that era?
Nah, yeah, it's that era.
Yeah.
But you was on a different
Flintstones
channel.
and the Jetsons, they done a collab as well back in the day.
Okay.
They literally
That's
got
a crazy collab, like old school and new school.
Okay, I'll check it out. The Jetsons. All
We'll
right.
do a poll. We'll do a poll.
We'll do a poll on that.
Jetsons or
We always say
Flintstones?
we're going to do a poll. We never do it.
Mm.
We're so bad on the
True.
social media.
Guys, we're gonna really do this poll.
But you are hearing a male voice. That is correct. In the background, we've got our Dan Zaza up in the place to be. Hi Dan.
Hi. Oh, was you talking because this is Dan as well. I didn't know you were talking about me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I looked at you.
You might hear a male voice. Bro, what are you looking at me for?
What God.
Hi Dan.
Hello guys, thanks for having me.
Are you joking? Thank you for coming.
Thank
All
you.
this way down.
Yeah, I know.
From the
It's
office next door.
It's long for me.
Oh no, it's nice. It's like we've been wanting to do this, so we are feeling very grateful and blessed. So chin chin to Dan the man.
Let's talk.
Let's
What are we
do
talking about
it.
today?
What are we talking about, Ash?
First things first. Oh gosh. Okay, let me get my little
Just put her on the spot.
I know,
Yeah,
no,
she
because
wanted
we
to
did.
warm up and get there.
Because we had a few things last week that we didn't talk
She's so good at
about,
organising.
didn't we?
I just come out. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, we had a few
Yeah,
things
that's
that
how I-
we
that's
didn't
how I do
talk
everything.
about. But okay, do you know what? I'll tell you what we're going to do. Just dive straight in. I've got these cards, these Bob in the UK cards.
Have you heard of them?
I have, but only from like 15 minutes ago.
Oh.
I've just told him. Right, so let's break the ice. Let's do a little icebreaker. Yeah?
Yeah.
So we've got these Bob in the UK cards. Bob in the UK. If anyone knows Bob in the UK, he's a social, what would you call him? I was trying to explain.
Like a social media page.
Yeah, it's a social
Like I'm
page.
just bait kind of.
Yeah, but more positive if you want to put it
Yes,
like
it is. It's very, very black orientated as well. Yeah, so we've got these cards, which we have spoke about before. They are debate date cards, so it's like 160 different cards that you could pull anywhere with your family, friends, your mum, just to find out a little something, how everybody's feeling about certain topics and things. So let me shuffle up a couple.
And there's so many cards there.
And there's so many cards, so pick a good one down. Pick a good one. They're not rude or anything. I don't know, actually. Maybe there are a few rude ones.
We probably haven't even come across all of them.
Is that one?
Better be good.
Jesus.
I like that.
Interesting.
What advice would you give to your son regarding intimate relationships?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, this is good. Since I have a child.
It's like
that's the question for you.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
I can.
How old is your son?
My son's 6, but going on 16. Like he's
your son?
and he thinks he's the guy. That he's figured it out. So, what would I say to him? What do you mean relationships? Intimate relationships.
So sex.
Oh, is that what it means?
That's what I would perceive.
Intimate relationships.
Well, it could be sex, or it could be like someone that you.
What advice would I give him? I'd say, listen.
Go on.
Because you don't have to be. I guess if you look at the word intimate, you could have an intimate relationship, but without the sex, I think. But I guess
basically relationships with girls. But I was just trying. I was trying to work out if it meant a girlfriend or just
somebody
outside.
I think it's a girlfriend.
Do you think so?
Do you?
I think it's in general.
Relationships. Intimate.
I think it's in
not
general.
anybody.
No, but I'm trying to work out if it's your girlfriend or just one-aways.
Right.
Okay.
I think it means in general. What general advice would you give him when he starts going into the dating world? Let's rephrase it maybe in that way.
Jeez. I'll say.
Wrap it up, brother.
You know what it is? Yeah, that's what you want to say, innit? But yeah, first thing I'll say to him is, do as I say, not as I do.
Right.
Or did.
Yeah. No, that's a fair point, actually.
That's it. I mean, if you're going out and you're outside, then please
wrap it up.
Wrap up.
Yes.
And just don't get me just be street smart. Don't end up in no weirdo places with no weirdo girls, and you're gonna have some
having fun.
No, I'm talking about like the fun is fine, and have your fun. Not too much of it, but have your fun.
I don't trust these kids these days.
Like I'm talking even just like just little setups, little traps.
I tell you about
don't let none of these don't let honey traps, because all of a sudden you're going to link this worldie and that's it, and next minute you're in the mud. Yeah, that's it. Or somebody screaming this or like just be vigilant.
Okay, that's
just
very good.
That's it.
That's a good. No, that last one is actually very, very, very important, and it's actually relates a little bit to what we were talking about last week. Because, we were talking about relationships with dads and their daughters and the importance of that, weren't we? To avoid those certain types of situations. So a girl can just have a bit of salve to know, well, first of all, I think having the fear of what would my dad say if I was here, or me dad, do you know what I mean? I think that's a start. But then also being able to come to you and actually speak to you about certain things. Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. And I'm trying to work out how I'm going to attack it when my daughter's older.
Okay.
I have no idea how I'm going to attack it. But
yeah,
because I know what the man them are on. I just know. I'm demanding.
But you
I get it.
You have to speak to her from that
angle.
Like, I know what boys are about.
Yeah.
Right.
And so this is my thing.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But it's weird. I'm so like soft with my daughter. I'm like proper like rapper and cotton wool that I have to like find a balance. Especially since she's got an older brother who's only 3 years older. I will be giving them different advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? One now I'm going to be like, yeah, go out, just be careful.
Okay.
And you, I'm saying, no, you stay with me.
Yeah.
You're with me. That's it.
But do you know what? See, my thing is always like, more people have to talk to their sons, because I feel like the sons you can just go. You're cool. But we talk to the daughters like, you be careful, you do this. And my thing is, I talk to my son. Like, I have those conversations about consent.
Yeah.
If you know she does not feel comfortable, don't even do it.
I think this generation
We're
better at talking. Not better at talking,
right?
but as in there's more things. You see that just words like consent. I've heard that the word consent more in the last 5 years than the whole 25 when I was growing up. You know
I wish someone had told me about that thing. Like, no.
Yeah.
But it's that awkward feeling, and I said you will. Some girls will not tell you that they don't feel comfortable, and that they're not ready, and they feel they feel away.
Yeah.
You have to ask, and you might have to ask 20 times before, like as it's about to go, you might be like, "Are you sure?" kind of thing. But you have to ask because I've seen it. I've seen man go into prison because a girl screamed rape, but you thought it was okay. Like you guys had this conversation and it was okay, but now it's not okay, and now you're in a predicament because she changed her mind and. However it works, and
So
not on my side.
On your hands.
I've got a lot on my hands, but also sometimes like good advice is just for my son at least. I'll be like, read the fucking room. Don't read what you think you're reading, but just actually read the room. Not what you want to see, just what it actually is.
It is. Yeah, and don't get too excited.
Yeah, that's it. Like you know what? A lot of things consent. Like by consent you don't have to ask. Can I do this or can I do this? Like sometimes you can get like body language consent, and like you know what I'm saying. Like you know when you're allowed and when it's not okay, and what you like. And
also like I remember. So I've got a stepson, from my previous relationship, and I remember when he was a kid. He would have been about 5, 6, between the ages of 5 and 16. I was with him. So, I mean, he's still in my life now, but in terms of living in the house. And I always remember thinking that I don't want him to be overly excited by seeing like a titty.
Yeah.
Or do you know what I mean? I mean, I wouldn't go around the house like floating, but I wouldn't go weird if like, maybe he popped in the bathroom and I was in there, or he come to the bedroom. I'd just be like, babe, I'm not. Do you know what I mean? Because I didn't want him to be like, oh no, you can't. Yeah. Because I didn't want him to go to school and then be like, ooh, what's this? This is all a bit exciting.
It's weird because it's like you want to like not sexualize it, but then naturally it happens somewhere along the line anyway, innit? Like in terms of knowing that
it does mean
that's what I'm saying. Like knowing that it's I don't even know how to put in a sentence, but you know what I'm saying.
Like it's sexy. You mean?
Yes.
Okay. Because it goes from the point of like, I guess it does go from kind of what's that? To like, what's that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So okay, so that was a fantastic first poll card. Yeah.
I don't know why it gave me that.
And I don't know. There's the universe somewhere there, you know.
Stop thinking about your decisions and choices.
To be fair, since my daughter was born, I've been trying to be like sensible in terms of all my decisions. Yeah, like all of them though. Like just obviously, look, I'm down in it. There's only so sensible I'm gonna be. But in terms of, I don't know, like she looks at you. Yes, she looks at me. I'm a hero. Yes, I have to keep that.
That's exactly
like
what we were saying last week. Literally, we were literally talking about that last week. Looking at dads, and thinking, I want somebody that's like my dad because I know my dad's a top geese. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of.
Although, let me just. Yeah, because there's a lot of girls out there who proper rate their dads.
Yes.
Love their dads. And then Dad's just a
I
dickhead.
know.
Sorry.
So is there something wrong with that? I think
No,
maybe,
I just think it's cute, but I didn't like.
Is it because he's showing them the different way, or do they know that their dad's a dickhead?
No, I'm talking more like, I'm not talking as a person. I'm talking like the roadman dad.
Okay.
The roadman dad is the most hilarious dad you can ever meet.
Okay.
The dad who's the roadman dad that isn't actually that was never road, but somehow he finessed his daughter.
Right.
Into that.
That's all she saw, and
Yeah,
she kind of saw the friends coming round, or Okay. Do you know what? Actually, funnily enough, I watched a documentary on BBC iPlayer the other day called Hidden Girls. Oh. Yeah, watch it. Be really good for you to watch it. Well, for both of you. I've got 2 little sisters as well, so it kind of gave me a little bit of an insight. One's 17, one's 25. More so the 17-year-old, because obviously, she doesn't really talk that much, and it's a bit, So watching this thing, it was basically all about grooming, but not in the sense that I guess we know grooming. This is like literally, guys on roads, hooking up with girls, I guess making them their girlfriends, and then saying, "Oh, hold this for me," or my friend's gonna cut, and then the girl will be like, "Oh, the girl's all made up because she feels like she's part of it," and and then obviously it goes from there. Next thing, my friend wants to get it's a lot. You should watch it. Yeah. Really good insight, actually. Yeah, Hidden Girls, BBC iPlayer. Check it out.
Right.
What else we got? Little bit later. I wanted to, maybe, so I didn't really know how to use you, Dan, to be honest. So did you see that clip on I'm Just Baked a couple of weeks ago? The one that I sent to you, Dan, and it's the girl walking down the street trying to chirp the guy.
Oh my God.
No, but I don't follow him.
Okay. It's basically girls walking down the street. She sees the guy. She's like, "Oi, yo," like wagwan, give me the number, like very aggressive. So we were just laughing, basically thinking, saying, what is that now? Like, what do you think about girls approaching guys in that way?
In that way?
Or just in any way?
Girls approach guys now more than ever. You lot are shooting harder than I've ever seen your gender shoot before. You lot are shooting hard.
Is that on DMs?
That's DMs. That's just, I think, before you used to I don't know, maybe it's to do with age or something, but like you would make a tiny bit of eye contact, and then that's your cue. And if as a guy, if you got that cue and you read it right, you would go, and if you didn't read it right, you wouldn't go. But the girl wouldn't initiate anything. Now, girls boot the door off. The door is getting booted. Like they are going crazy right now. In a way, I kind of rate it because it's just like go and get what you want. But it becomes. It gets to that point where someone's just literally running up on a guy saying, "Yo, give me your number."
Obviously, I feel like this could be potentially a little bit the younger generation to us.
Yeah.
Do you know what has happened to me?
Okay.
It's happened to me a couple of times where someone's like full blown pulled up on me to take a number.
Okay.
Like I'm a girl.
You're like, oh my God.
I was like, it almost got into a madness. I'm like, what are you doing? You can't pull up on me like that. Are you crazy?
Oh,
What are you
can't
doing?
Isn't that funny?
Oh, what are you saying? As in, like, because the way guys do it to us.
At any point did it make you think, oh, this must be how it feels?
I've always been like smoother than the average guy, I think, when it comes to moving to a girl. It's very rare I'm ever going to be like, yo, excuse me, across the road.
Yeah.
If I'm doing that not to even draw. I'm just doing it to prove a point to whoever I'm with. It must be, because that's literally not my style.
Okay, so it would just happen.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Natural.
Yeah,
basically, you really have never had to,
it's conversation, man.
It's never really been an issue, has it, Dan?
No, as in like, if I feel like I need to speak to you, then I'm going to ask you if I can speak to you. If you've got time for me, you have.
But that's not even really happening now, I don't think.
Yeah, because you can
Guys are not.
Do you know why? Because you can work out. You'll be like, oh, who's that? And someone is going to know who that is and find her Instagram. And you could just jump in the DMs.
Oh, okay.
Or even worse, like the one where you like 6 pictures and see if they like one back.
Okay.
So
that's where we're at. So
we're not even trying to have a conversation. We're just there's no personalness.
Yeah.
Just like
do you know what it is? First,
people don't want to get shamed anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember.
Or rejected.
It's the rejection. That's in that fun.
I think rejection is like part of it. Makes you strong.
Absolutely. Yeah, builds character.
Like being in a club and they come, you're like, no, thank you. Yes. You've got to do that walk back.
And it makes you feel like I told it, and then you go to I told it, and then my man's just like, she's not having it. Like, and then someone else will shoot instead.
And then she'll be like, okay.
Yeah, it's all part of it. It's just.
They were the good times. Yeah.
Now I think it's different because people work out who they're attracted to before they move to them. Or no, people work out who find them attractive back before they move to them.
Is it even worth my while?
So it's not even just. It's like, for example, if I was single and I wanted to move to someone right now and I didn't know them, and I wanted to be like that kind of person where I'm not gonna DM, I would just like a few pictures and see if they liked a couple back. And in my mind, if they like a couple back, it's you saying, yeah, I'm on you as well. So of course this conversation, of course this conversation is gonna go swimmingly. Like we've almost had like a unwritten rule that we started when we tapped a couple pictures. Like,
I need to stop
this is why I'm single, man.
And I need to stop liking pictures.
No, but it's different if you're liking. No, it's different if you're liking pictures.
I'm like, isn't that a nice picture? Like.
Oh, you like bearing them? You like bearing people? Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, so if you like
from 1999, because you got all the way
down. You don't know what you're doing.
Isn't he handsome?
That's it. Yeah. And then obviously, if they like back a couple, then you'll be like, oh.
I'm like, oh look, he liked mine. Anyway, kids, what do you want for lunch?
So you're looking for a little bit more than 6 likes, babe, aren't you?
I mean,
a DM.
Because what's the other way now? There isn't really, unless you're.
Well, the thing is, we're not in cells. Like, we are still outside. Like, we can still go places and meet people and do stuff in person.
That's true.
But people are rely heavily on the internet right now.
They really do. They do.
I was thinking actually about Hinge the other day, and I wonder how because remember that was rife, wasn't it, during the pandemic?
See, I haven't had one dating app.
Yeah.
I missed the whole era.
Yeah.
So I'm not even sure what it's like on there. I would have made a killing on there. I would have killed it.
You would have made
I would have shelled that place down. I would have shelled that place down.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the most fun place to be, but I was thinking that must have dried up now.
Because it's just like swiping left and right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing if
but one little picture and,
a little bio.
Yeah, you'd be shooting all the shots.
That's beautiful, man. Whoever made it, it's good.
Doing really well.
It means people have to do less to get more.
I mean, okay, the thing with the dating apps is you have to really put in the energy in the conversations, because you can be like, oh my god, he's so fine, and then you get to the conversation, you're like dead.
Yeah,
because people don't have
people don't have chat.
Yeah. So but you'd be alright there as well.
I'd be alright.
And I'm not chatting about this thing, but
I just want to see.
Just to see.
I want to see how successful
my
I would
ex
be.
is on it, and he tells me about it. Oh, he's like, look at this. He's always showing me how he's getting on, and he smashes it every other week. He's like, yeah, taking this girl, that girl, yeah.
Don't be on there if you're broke.
Do you know what? We are a little bit of an anomaly. Is that
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
where you're like really bars. Good.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? Like we were together for.
What does anomaly mean?
Anomaly is like a one-off,
special, unique thing.
Something that deviates from what is standard, normal, or expected. Would you like to hear the remaining one?
No, that's alright. Thank you.
No, we literally are like we were together for 10 years, and yeah, we were just. Do you know what I think? For a lot of it as well, we were just really good friends. So because we were really, I think we were probably more like brother and sister towards the end.
Yeah.
No, that's how weird that could sound.
Yeah.
But it was more that when we broke up, as in okay, we're breaking up and this is shit. But then I actually do miss having you in my life for the banter and the conversations and the company and stuff like that. So yeah, we're super cool now, and I love it.
Sick,
I love it because I feel like. One of the things that really was so painful when we broke up is just not having him in my life as a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask a crazy question? I might just send this spiraling out of control. Have you had sex with him recent?
No. Oh my gosh, right, so listen. So we were together for about 10 years, broke up. He met someone else. He had 3 kids with another woman after me.
Yeah.
And yeah, since then, we have actually slept in the same bed and stuff. Off like a drunken night, but we've never ever. I just turn around, turn my back, and there's no.
No way, that's quality.
Yeah, we don't. There's none of that because I think that would
We'll
fuck it up.
Yeah,
would fuck it up. So I feel like, what's the point of it? And maybe, listen, never say never. You know, no, like on a real, because I feel like, no, it's funny actually, because I do say to him, you know, I give him all of my 20s, like the best years of my life. Never had kids. And I'm thinking, if I never have kids now, because I never meet like the one like him, which obviously I thought he was, I feel like he could, I feel like, I do say to him, he could be my sperm donor if it came to that in the future. However we do that, I don't know. But yeah.
That's sick, man.
So yeah, so it's possible. Honest to God, there's
I know it's possible. Yeah.
Even on my way here, he called me, and we spoke about. People could think it was really weird and that we were like, I guess, faking it, but I don't need to. Like, I've got enough stuff going on in my life to, you know, not have him in it, type of thing. But that's my choice.
Yeah, that's your
You
guy,
know,
100%.
obviously I was close to all his family. He was close to mine. But yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
If there's no. Even though it was a pretty
If
bad
there's
breakup.
but as
It was pretty bad at the time, but I think enough time lapsed and there was no kids involved.
Yes.
So I wasn't out here like a single mum thinking my life, and then he's gone off. So I think maybe that, and I've literally lived my best life since we've broke up. Do you know what I mean?
So yeah, breaking up is hard when you do have kids, because it does feel like you break up with the whole family.
Right.
And sometimes you don't, but it would be easier to. And that sounds really weird, but
easier to break up with the family.
Just break up
like
with
everyone.
Just you know, they're a good family.
Yeah.
So
and it's your children's family.
My children's family.
Yeah.
So
did you do that with
I'm
Jerome's
very close
family?
with Jermaine's family still. Like,
I just said Jerome, but I meant Jermaine.
Shame. I didn't say it right. Yeah, I'm very close with his family. So
okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That was going to lead me on then to the next thing. That was going to lead me on to the next thing then, yeah. Because actually I was thinking about how I gave him like all my 20s, and then, because I was actually listening to 3 Shots this morning, and we had one of the girls on from High Life, and she was talking about being 35 and freezing her eggs, and obviously, and being single and all the rest of it at 35. And she was talking about, you know, trying to be successful and then having the kids, as opposed to back in the day when our mums had the kids and then obviously maybe now trying to establish something. So I was thinking about how I gave all my best years to him, and then now I'm like in my 30s, I guess, doing what I in a way, reverse, should have been doing back then. Well, not should have, but, you know.
No. I don't think it goes in any way you want it. Your life's by your design.
So then I was thinking about, that's true. Well, it's by, yeah, that's very...
As in, if you haven't got kids already, it's by your design. I know loads of people that just had like, or they're in a relationship and they've got no kids with their partner, but they're just here, there and everywhere, like, all across the world, travelling, It's sick, it's perfect.
But
like,
still with someone.
They love it, yeah, and with someone.
Okay.
Haven't had any kids.
It's very rare.
But then they'll turn around and be like, they'll be like 33, they'll be like, oh, I wish I had kids earlier. But you can't have everything, like, you just pick your moments, it happens.
And that's it, because I'm sure there's a lot of my friends who are with kids, second and third kids, that are looking at me probably thinking, you know, they can't just get up and go off and do this.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. There's pros and cons.
But then I was thinking about this thing, I think it might have even been on Bob in the UK, where they were talking about men reserving women. So men having a certain woman in their lives that they know is good stock, you know, wifey material, but don't kind of act on it at that point, and it's like they're kind of keeping her on reserve, on standby.
What do you mean?
Very dangerous.
So like, not saying, you know, I know you're a good girl, I know you're gonna be a good mum, I know you're from a good family, blah blah blah.
I'm not giving her a baby.
but just not giving her anything, keeping her on reserve.
Or maybe giving them a baby.
Maybe giving her, but then still keeping her on reserve. Still not
baby
marrying.
is easier than marriage, but I'll be honest with
do you know what I mean?
you lot.
I know it's lovely because I know you're not single. But
I personally, I can have these conversations. I've got kids and I'm not married, but
right.
if it was up to men, there'll be no babies in this world. It's always you lot that twists our arm into having a baby somehow. No?
Do you think so?
No? I don't, all of my friends that have children, it was always the girl being like, oh, I want a family.
No,
we just want to play PS5 or PS4 or whatever it is. Like, we want to stay kids.
Until you get to a certain age that you decide.
Until we're forced to a certain age. Obviously, there are other guys, and I would say they're the anomaly. But for my friends and everyone I know.
How old are you now, Dan?
32.
Okay, so I think if you didn't have kids, so imagine that.
So now,
yes, if you didn't have kids, you could potentially be thinking about the next girl that you meet. Could be, alright, maybe not 30, maybe when you got to about 35.
I don't know when it kicks in. I just always went with the flow, to be fair.
I think it kicks in about 35 for men.
I wonder if it depends on like your career success or whatever, because I hear that a lot of times people are just like, no, I don't want kids yet because I want to focus on my career. I never at any point thought I wanted to. Men and women, yeah. But I've never thought in my life at any point that I want to focus on my career.
I feel like men, sorry Dan, I know you've been chatting it, I feel like men can still focus on their career.
Yeah.
Kid or no kid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a bit less.
No, I was going to say what you said about, I know you said it's not all men, but with me, when I got pregnant with my son, I was not ready. I was like, what? I can't do this. No, can't do this. And his dad was like, of course we can do this.
Okay.
Like, we,
we're together.
I was just like,
because he could have done it. That could have been his way
out.
No,
because every other time, every time I hear about this story, it's a story where it's just like the guy saying, I'm not sure if we're ready, and the girl saying, we're doing it,
and then he's got no choice.
That's it.
Okay.
So obviously, I'm glad we did.
Of course, yeah. But my thing is, kids don't stop your life.
No.
My life started after I had kids.
Yeah.
Genuinely, as in
you need
to
be in it.
There will be no studios, there will be no Savage Dan, there will be none of this without.
Because they were your driving force.
Yeah, I just immediately got like a thing. That's it. Like you have to. You got no choice now. So for me, it worked perfectly, and I've done far more traveling since I had my kids than I did before.
You take the kids with you.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's my luggage. They're coming with me.
Oh, you are good.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
Wonderful. Yeah, man.
That's
no.
Yeah. And there's not a lot. And traveling with kids is stress. Like, I can't lie. It's big stress, and it's big stress.
I see it.
And I like when I'm traveling, like my missus will say to me just stay away. I'll stress her out because I'm getting stressed every time one of them kicks a chair or does this. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm not good at that because I want to sit still for these fucking 6 hours. Please sit down. You know what I mean? Like, but it has to be done. Innit? I can't or what am I gonna do? Just not live until they're older.
No, that's true. It's true. Okay.
I love that.
Yeah, man. All right, Dan. Superman.
I was gonna say, do you know what I find is very funny? You talk about the girl freezing her eggs at 35.
Yes.
What I noticed on Hinge is how many 40-year-old men, say 35 to 40, still don't have kids. But then obviously with Hinge you can say don't have kids, still want kids or open to kids, and I'm like, bruv, you're 41 and you're still open to kids.
Yeah, but we can shoot forever. Men can shoot off. Yeah.
I know they can, but I'm just like, swipe, no.
But think about it. I'm guessing how many women that are 40 are longing for kids. Like they want kids at 40. Maybe they've done the career thing. They're successful. They're comfortable.
And they're still hoping to find a guy that still doesn't have kids. Because when I don't see what the women want, but it's just like when it's like a woman who is that age and wants a man that age and who doesn't have kids, I'm like, weird. But clearly they are out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. What about the man that's saying he doesn't have kids on there when he does?
Well, you can tell when they don't. If they have kids, but they're not saying it, usually they leave that part blank.
Okay.
So
I know someone who's been on there, met someone, and still to this day hasn't told her he's got kids.
So, see Hinge,
he's
is Hinge,
rude and
is
hot.
Hinge,
No, he's
is
terrible.
Hinge,
He's terrible.
is Hinge not like, it's not a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of site. It's a get to know.
Actually.
I mean, I guess it
can
depends
be.
what everyone wants, really. Because even Tinder, I know people that have met someone on Tinder they both want a relationship, so they both got that.
I know someone that met on Tinder and they got married.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
You're still together?
Yeah. So
Love that.
I got married.
It's very rare.
If you know what you're looking
you're
for,
lucky,
you're
you'll
gonna
get it.
Yeah.
Right.
If you just want to fuck, then you
You'll
get that and
too.
move on.
Yeah.
True, that's your energies. That's not just Tinder, that's life.
True.
That might just be life still.
I might be
That's
out
true.
of the poetry.
If you want to be
club.
outside, you can be outside, but you might not get locked down because you just want to be outside. But if you want to like sit down and take some time off, then there's plenty of people out there.
So okay, then what do we think about that? What do we think about the modern woman that may not want to settle down but just want to be outside?
Is there you see, I'm one of those people. I don't give a shit what people do. Like, do whatever makes you happy. But I just wonder if
you say that.
Like, I'm a man who I look to the naked eye like I'm outside.
Yeah.
But I am a man that needs a relationship. I've
Okay.
been in relationships. Like, even my one before this one was like 4 years. Like, I know how to do relationships because I'm kind of easy going. I just kind of like, I'll let you do what you're doing.
So you like, some guys are like that actually.
But I think I would malfunction without one.
What, the structure?
If I don't have a relationship and I'm out in these streets, we're going back into quarantine, tier 5, tier 6.
There's a pandemic.
Like, we can't,
There's a dandemic.
I wouldn't even know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do because I haven't been single for so long that I wouldn't know I wouldn't know what to do.
Okay then.
I'll probably just go and get another girlfriend.
But no, you might not. You probably might not though.
But then,
when you've been in a relationship for a long time, you're like, and you're now focused on, oh my god, I'm single. Sometimes, for me, I was in a relationship for 14 years, and I was like, right, I just want to do me.
Right.
I just finally
See,
want to
my
be
thing is,
me.
I do me.
I don't know how you
anyway.
manoeuvre that. You manage that, like that thing.
I do me anyway.
That thing, that crossbow thing. Yeah, you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I do it.
Obviously, you've just got a good understanding.
Yeah. But I do. So I don't feel like if I was to be single that I'd have any more freedom.
Right. Which is very, very interesting.
Same way. I don't feel like I got.
So
much more restriction.
do you feel like you hinder her doing what she wants to do in any way?
No, man, go live your life, man. Like,
but then what if she's got the kids and you're here doing what you're doing and stuff? Do you have like...
Yeah, as in like we're like passing ships sometimes. Get me?
Right.
Like, I might have to have the kids here. She has a social life. She goes out and I have to... Like, I've got my mum, she's got her parents.
Okay,
like, if the kids, if we both have to do something at the same time...
You've got help there.
We've got help.
Okay.
But even then, like, I'm usually working or I'm home or I'm playing football. If I'm out, then I'm out when everyone else is sleeping. You don't even know I'm out. I'm not out like from like 8 p.m. till midnight. I'm the one that I'll leave at midnight when everyone's already asleep. So you don't even miss me.
Where are you going?
If I need to go outside, if I'm raving, if I'm doing whatever it is, like yeah, I'm just it will just cost me sleep. It will just cost me sleep. But usually,
do you think that you picked her because of that ease? Do you think that you saw that?
She picked me.
I can't
she picked me. Okay. Nah, as in she's good for me, like 100%. Like I know that, like I know that 1,000,000,000%. But
love that.
It wasn't like I went looking and I was alone. She's a good one. Like let me keep that because I feel like
you're gonna be alright.
Yeah, like I literally go with the flow, and the flow took me there. That's it. Like it was kind of, I wouldn't say it was accidental, but it was accidental. Like it wasn't by design.
Okay.
Like it wasn't supposed to happen.
So basically, Dan, there's hope.
There is hope.
Yeah, of course there is.
Are we keeping you up here, Dan?
No, one of my clients has messaged me and
messing with the phone.
Sorry, one of my clients has messaged me and she was like saying she's on the train and I'm like, bro, where? I don't know. I'm like,
double booked.
You done it. You double booked it.
Wait a second.
Oh shit! All right, we're gonna let Dan sort out
Keep
her.
to right.
Yeah.
Sort
But yeah,
I can't even. I don't
you lot have got time, man. Like, not even time.
I'm good.
If you want a boyfriend, you can have a boy. What's the time? You can have a boyfriend by the time I finish football tonight. Guaranteed. Of course you could. Like, as in, like.
I'm done with you.
You could, of course,
what type of boyfriend is he from? Good.
One you want.
Caliber? Is he? You know, I mean, I'm okay. I'm
no,
okay.
but I'm just saying. All right.
Okay,
for example,
but,
yeah.
Yeah. It's
if
just
you were, you don't want a relationship, right?
Is that how it looks?
Oh, I'm saying, I'm asking.
No, but that's what I'm throwing back at
No,
you.
it sounds like you're not looking.
Well, no, I don't think we should look anyway. We shouldn't look.
Yeah,
it should just come. Yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean.
No, but I say that I say that to girls. I say that you're not looking to girls because I know there's always options. So obviously you're not looking because if you wanted one, you could court one of these young men that's always trying to take you somewhere. Or
but that young man, he's got to be of good. He's got to be of good stock.
Do you know what?
Caliber.
Good stock, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear what everyone's talking about. Good stock and make sure that they come like have a good relationship with their mums and all of that kind of stuff. I hear that. I hear all the stuff that like when you're ticking boxes, you want all of these. But sometimes nothing just beats the eye test. Like just know it. It's like a footballer. I can sit here and talk about stats and there's players that have got ridiculous stats but they don't look great. I love the eye test. Like, I don't necessarily care what your wage is. I don't necessarily care.
Men don't.
Yeah, no, exactly. But you lot have your long script
do you know
of what we have to have.
It's not even for me. It's not necessarily that, to be honest. And maybe subconsciously it is, and I'm naive, fooling myself that it's not. But for me, it's more like the little things. So like, I want to just know that I want to know that I don't want to be like not an option, but I don't want you to fit me in. I want to be like, you know, okay, I've got this going on, but I'm gonna make the time for you.
But
I
tell you why that's hard. It's hard sometimes to negotiate that at the beginning. So, for example, I've always said this to my missus: you can have me rich, or you can have me free.
Okay.
If I'm gonna make all this money and blah blah blah, I'm gonna be busy, which means I'm gonna have less time.
I get that.
Simple.
Yeah.
You can't have both. There's just no way you can have both until we're 40 or whatever it is, where I've got other things just doing whatever they do.
Got that.
So for me, I just think that obviously, like, it's different because this has happened gradually over time. But if you was to meet someone and you want these boxes ready ticked, not willing to like kind of ignore that because we can change that one over the next couple of years over time.
We've got to get there.
We need everything ticked, but I just don't think
we
can do that anymore. I just don't like. What's the odds of meeting someone that is tall, that has got money, that has got his head screwed on, that hasn't got kids? Like, as in, we're already.
My guy said tall.
Yeah, as in, I've heard. We know you lot's list.
I don't mind a small geezer, me.
Yes, okay, but I'm saying.
But yeah,
there's a long list.
Yeah.
And we know what is willing to be compromised and what isn't, but like, them ones get snapped up. They come on the market and they're just gone.
Listen,
they're gone.
Kevin Samuels will tell you, you know, what them high value men.
High value men. But even them high value men, I think that's all bullshit anyway, because it's like saying, would you prefer a man that has, I don't know, you're not sexually attracted to him, but he's a really good guy, like lovely guy, would do anything for you.
Women can do that.
And he's got money.
Some women can do that.
Some women can, but are they fooling themselves when they do it?
Well, yeah, but they're probably at a point where they're like, okay, what are my options now?
It's a transaction more than it's
a transaction.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like it. Move. I'm just saying. I just think it's very simple to go and find someone that you like. That you can actually be around. Forget like the boxes all the boxes that need to be ticked. Do you like this? Are you attracted to him? Does he make you laugh or whatever it is like? And the rest can like all of these things can like
merge.
Yeah, like they can figure it out. Like you can be rich in 3 years. Like
what if you're not initially? What if he's not initially your type then, and you're not initially attracted to him like that?
Yeah.
He's such a good guy, but he's bringing you in with his. You know, his niceness and his charm and the
but no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even saying physically attracted. Like you don't have to be. I'm saying like as long as you're attracted
In some
whether
way.
it's the charm,
right?
Whether it's the thing, but it has to be an
Yes.
attraction, not just going after someone because
They've got
you're like they're good for me. Like I don't think that's a good.
No.
Like I know my missus is good for me, but that's not why she's with me. You see what I'm saying? She's good for me, but it's like only kind of recently I figure it out that she was good for me. All the other years I didn't even know.
And that's
That's it.
that's amazing, though.
Yeah.
That is amazing, and that's the whole process, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And now your relationship goes in stages, so that's actually really good, because I think that's the reason why me and my ex didn't work, because we were so like, at the beginning it was just like, you know, you literally can't believe that you've met this person, and it's all so amazing, and the fireworks and that, and then I think you get your relationship moves in stages, so you're either growing together, aren't you,
or you start,
growing
especially in your 20s, you'll just scurry off in different directions.
So it's good that you're at that place where you're still discovering reasons why, and I think that's actually more beautiful than having that too much too soon, because now you're going to appreciate it more. You know what I mean? Different reasons, and
I think I don't know. Relationships are weird.
No,
because sometimes you just feel like, oh, maybe
Dan,
this
I
is
feel
a
like
bit
you
flat.
could have a little. This could be a little thing for you. A little
No, I know. If there's one thing I know how to do, contrary to popular belief, if there's one thing I know how to do, it's relationships.
Yeah.
Keep the missus happy, innit? Keep yourself happy, but keep the missus happy somehow.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's it.
But as I say, it really is important to have that physical, that visual, I love you and I just want to kiss you and I want to love on you, because it's like when other things go, at least you're still attracted to that.
No, but it's the other way. It's the other way sometimes, though.
I was having this conversation with my mum and my sister yesterday, because I sent a picture, or we were talking about something or other, and we were literally like, the three of us, obviously my mum's included in that, you know, I look like my mum when she was my age, if that makes sense. She still looks, she's a little fitty still, big up mum, but she looks older.
Yeah.
I look older, and even though you still might look good, because people are like, oh, you're 35, I'm like, well, but, you know, it doesn't matter how old you look, at the end of the day, you're still that age.
Yeah.
So looks do fade, babes. Looks are fading.
They do.
Obviously, look, when you first meet someone, provided you don't have like some kind of some flipping review on them that you already know everything about them. Usually, you're going off face value. Face value is looks anyway. There might be a watch in there somewhere and a car in there, whatever it is. Okay. But I'm saying initially you're going off looks. So that's one of the ways, like to work out if you're attracted to someone physically. And then the next is obviously how many girls I've been attracted to. As soon as they open their mouth, I'm like, this is nice. Let me get me out of it. There's so many different things that come into it. But ultimately, you have to look after yourself. Like I can't live for my missus. It's a dickhead. I can't live for my. I've got to live for me.
You can't fuck someone's personality, but you can fuck their face. So
that's quality. Yeah, now I've seen it happen.
And with that said,
goodness water.
On that note, right, let's pull another card then. Oh, do you know what I did want to talk about? Just moving on from the love and the
fucking faces.
And the fucking and the faces.
I can't know it.
Sorry, Mum. Because my mum does it. Do you know how many times I'm saying sorry to me, Mum? It's fine.
She was only mentioned like 10 seconds before that.
No, but you're right, and that's a great thing to do. You know.
Oh, God. Alright. Ash, come on. PG, babe. Fucking hell.
Talking about, is it fruity? I wanted to just touch on the fruit thing. Have you seen the monuments that we've been given?
Oh.
Hold on, yeah, what's that? I saw some little thing. What is that?
Okay, I'm going to get it up because I do think it's worth talking about if you don't mind.
When you say us, is it black people?
Yeah, it's basically our thing that they're giving us.
Make me choke.
When
they say us, it's for us.
Did I say that? The fruit thing? Where is it? God, the shape I don't know. I've posted so much shit. God, that was only yesterday.
So much.
You've got to go all the way down, haven't you? To like, well, were they cancelled?
Who? What? They got cancelled?
Yeah.
I think I woke up.
I so see the Prosecco's. I did pop a little bit of the fizzy Malibu lemonade in there as well. Yeah, they were taken offline for a bit.
Who did I send it to? I sent
They
it to the
said
girls.
something or did something.
Who? The same borough?
Yeah, they're just back.
Took them off, for a couple of weeks.
But this is all good though, yeah?
Oh yeah, this is all good now. So basically, officials in London unveiled a permanent public monument celebrating the Windrush generation in the East London borough of Hackney. The sculpture by artist Veronica Ryan, custard apple, breadfruit and soursop. Oh, I'm dead. I didn't read all this yesterday. Whew. Authorities believe it to be the first permanent monument celebrating the generation of migrant workers who came to the UK from the Caribbean during the post-war period to help boost its depleted labour market. Can we please, everybody, if you haven't seen it, go and have a look. I'm just showing...
We get fruits. Our people get racist slave masters.
What, they just stuck in there, they just threw it on the floor.
You know?
For kids to climb on. My kid Callie would be all over that.
They just threw it on the floor!
I guess the fruits do drop on the floor.
No, but what is
like, you could do that better, man. At least give it like a statue, like a vase.
Uplift.
A vase. They just dash two of these three things on the
or
floor.
even put like a clear big thing and put loads in or something like that.
Did they just dash them on the floor?
I mean, no one looks at that and thinks, oh, this so proud of us.
Yeah,
these are our fruits.
Yeah,
the fruits of our labour.
It looks untidy. It's fucked up the whole area.
The fruits of our labour, and this is what we get.
I don't know how.
Why didn't they create a bowl and put them all in a bowl and put the bowl up on like one of those nicer things? What's the matter with them? Who approved that?
Yeah,
someone approved
Veronica.
it. This is what we're saying. Someone approved it.
Veronica did. Well, no, obviously.
Apparently, she's a black artist. So,
Veronica.
I mean, kudos.
So, do you know what it is? This is what I'm saying. Like, these are people that have big says in our country and how we live our lives. And someone decided
this off?
to put life-size fruit on the floor, 3 of them.
3 of them.
And colour them.
And said, oh, this will make them happy.
Yeah.
They'll be happy with that.
For Windrush.
Shut them up.
They are wild.
This representation is so
wow.
spot
But meanwhile, still
no, but no one said no. It looks like that's already here.
It's gone.
And that's not in like planning stage.
But
that is actually exists now.
Do you know how much that probably cost? I have no idea.
Probably cost $1 million.
Yeah. Baby girl got her P for that though.
Veronica's winning.
Veronica's winning. Veronica's like, talk your shit.
They just spent $1 million.
Yeah.
They just spent $1 million.
Oh, what, Dan? I see your comment. Yeah. I see your comment. Wait, so what Dan said on the comment section. Wait, so while some people get statues of racists, we get some fruit. It's true. Oh, it's not funny.
I don't think I've tasted any of those fruits.
Have you not tasted breadfruit? Breadfruit is lovely. You've had breadfruit, babes.
I've had the bread.
You would have had fruit. You've had fruit as well.
Nice.
No, I haven't.
Breadfruit and soursop. I don't know if I've
had soursop.
How do you make soursop?
Tastes good with alcohol. It does.
Isn't soursop more of an? Is it Caribbean or African?
Caribbean.
I tell you,
could you not?
Caribbean to
really?
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry,
tastes
my
good.
Caribbean
it's a juice.
people.
It's a nice juice though.
Oh, so you've had that?
I've had it in a juice drink, like concentrated with alcohol.
Okay.
Get right.
Well, guys, I don't know what to say further about that. Check it out. It's an absolute atrocity, and the thing is as well, like, we don't want to keep seeming to be throwing our dummy out the pram, so to speak. Wow. You know what I mean? Because people will obviously people are not happy with that.
Yeah.
So is it like, should we just be like, oh, they're trying, they're giving us something?
Nah, do you know what?
Because I'm not saying I'm asking the question, yeah.
No, I think we should be allowed to be like, what is that? What is that? That's like what is that? That's the honest
Explain it to us. Explain it to us so we can maybe
understand where you was going with this. You just threw some fruit on the floor.
Yeah, maybe there's more.
I want to know what you thought that was.
Maybe there's more to come. Maybe like they're gonna, I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be more to it. Who knows?
Because in our culture we don't put. You better pick your fruit back up off the floor, my G. What? You mad?
They was better off just releasing a book or something. Like they could have done anything. Like they just threw some fruit on the floor.
Just a young.
Big.
Yeah, we're not happy. We're not.
Yeah, we're not happy.
Big. It's more of an issue. It's an issue.
It's an issue now.
It's a hazard.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Parents
they'll have warning things.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not going to be long before
don't climb on the fruit.
to probably get rid of it soon. It's gonna
Pigeons will shut
It'll cost more to get rid of it than it did to put them on.
Innit?
Where even is it actually? Because can we go and view
That
it?
looks central.
Yeah, no, but can we? It doesn't even say where it is. It doesn't even say where it is, but it says it all. Oh, did they say it's in Hackney? Oh,
Monument.
Sell it? No, public monuments. It doesn't say where it is. I need to know where it is because I would like to go and see.
It better not be in any. Well, you just said Hackney, but it better not be there.
I feel like that.
It shouldn't. It should just. That needs to be in one of them St James's. Monument.
Corner.
Yeah, put it.
Yeah, that building does look
because that building
looks
like a building with high ceilings.
Yeah, that's like a little castle thing, isn't it? Okay, guys, just check it out.
It's got to be down central.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's what we're dealing with right now.
Monthing.
What else has been going on?
Black History Month, man. I can't believe they did that.
Yay! It's our month. It's our month.
I did hear though that there's a school in Wales, of all places, that have recently made it like it's going to be compulsory now.
Oh, is
with
it
the
part
whole
of the
yeah.
What is that? What's that word though? What is part of the
curriculum?
Yes! There you go. Yeah.
Oh my god! And the prize for the smartest person in the room goes to Daniela.
Yeah, it's part of the curriculum. But yeah, Black History Month it is. I mean, to be fair, I think, not that I'm not paying it any mind, I'm appreciating it and I'm very grateful for it, but I'm not like...
I feel like I don't really...
It's like
if it wasn't put everywhere that it's Black History Month,
you wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't even know. Of course you wouldn't know.
Because I know my company is doing stuff and I think, should I get involved? I probably should.
What are they doing?
But do you know what it is? I think for us...
newsletters and...
I feel like it's a bit... I don't know, it's becoming a little bit tokenized. Like, it's just a little bit like box ticking.
Yeah.
Like, let's just make sure we do this because it's...
Black History Month's coming up, make sure we put something up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for those, no, you're right.
We're black every day, it don't matter about my history, man.
That ain't going to change when I wake up tomorrow. So yeah, November actually, I might celebrate Black History Month in November. How about that? Yeah, man. So yeah, I don't know what is actually even going on for Black History Month. There's things happening, guys. Do you know what I want? Another, what was it called? The day that they did on Channel 4.
Ah, that was fun.
What was it called? Black Day. It was the day that Channel 4 just did all black everything.
I don't remember.
Are you joking?
It was
a lot of your friends would have been on it as well. So it was like all...
Not the one with ZZ and them lot was on there?
Yeah, but it was just a whole day of something, of like all black people, all black presenters, all black shows.
Adverts,
there was not one...
adverts were black.
Adverts, there wasn't one white person, unless they were being interviewed.
Unless they were in the adverts, but it was all the adverts, Naz was telling me, because I didn't get a chance to really watch, but the adverts had black people in them.
Do you know what? I have like a thing where I'm not even sure sometimes how I feel about it. Because I feel like, in a way, it can separate us even more from people. So you see like that, where it's like, only black people are on TV today.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. I know what you mean a little bit, yeah.
I don't want it. What do you mean? I don't want you to put just black people on TV for a day.
For one day,
I just want you to stop racism. Yeah. And can we have some equality? That's it. Aww. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... so it makes me almost feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because they're overdoing it when they just do the right thing.
Like someone's going to come up and say, oh, congratulations.
It's so true. It's true. Especially like when I think about predominantly my workplace is predominantly white. Yeah. So when these things happen,
and you just want to be like...
And I go into work and it's like, oh, well, we saw... And I'm like, or even my, this is going to sound, my white side of the family, like my mum's side, I put a post up about the Black Day on Channel 4, and one of my mum's cousins inboxed me going, oh, it's been so great, I've not left the sofa, I've just been watching, and I was like, oh, that's amazing. Yeah. But then, it's borderline awkward, isn't it?
It is
awkward. Because I'm like, oh, thanks so much for watching.
You're my family. Yes, your family, but as in, like, it's a blatant segregation. Yeah. Like, in a nice way, they don't mean...
No, she's like, this is great, and I'm so happy for your people.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
But she is, bless her. Not
that's
bless,
it.
you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's
not just that it makes us feel awkward. It definitely makes them feel awkward.
Yeah.
Because and then they try and go above and beyond to prove that they're not racist, never have been racist, and it's just like no, like we're not that. It's not that. We just would like it if none of you lots is racist. That's it. We just
So we haven't heard a word since that one day, have we? Really? Is that like that was it, wasn't it?
That was it.
Big up Channel 4 for doing that.
Yeah, well done. It's brave. They're the channel that usually steps out before everyone else when it comes to like taking risks and stuff like that.
But on every level. Now?
It's good. It's good.
Where are we going now?
Yeah, it's good, but ultimately we just want equality. No, just equality.
Okay.
I don't even want revenge.
Oh, no.
I just want fair dues.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about revenge because we're better than that.
It's just like just give
peace
us
and love.
that's it. Peace and love, like less institutional racism, all of that kind of stuff. Well, that will do it more than a Black History Month, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Very well put, Sam.
Yeah.
Very well put. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm not so pretty face.
Damn for president.
President, that's it. Give me Prime Minister.
You know
I've
what
got
I'm
a
saying?
question. Do you anticipate your son being stopped by the police?
Oh.
Yeah.
Me all the time.
Yeah. It's
My son's
like
15. I feel like I'm waiting for it, so I don't want to be like I'm waiting for it.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'll tell you what's crazy about it as well. Yeah, we're in London, so we get the best of it. If I'm honest, in terms
the best of the worst.
Yes, the best of the worst, in the sense that in London here, the police are going to be more tolerant, well, maybe not more tolerant or whatever it is, but the chance of you seeing a black police officer are far higher than if you were in Devon.
Yeah.
And a black person, or just a person of colour in general. So we actually don't see it that as bad here as you could if you were in different parts of the country and you're black. So.
Do you think that also goes in terms of boroughs in London? I'm thinking about
maybe, but
as well.
London's big, but it's not big. I look at all of these boroughs, and there's only a couple of them where I think that they are like very Caucasian boroughs. Yeah. The rest in London you're gonna get everything. Yeah, you're gonna get everything.
Yeah.
So obviously I anticipate. I would love it if he never gets arrested in his life. That would be beautiful.
Well, arrest is one thing. Being stopped is something else.
Okay, either or. I'll take one or none of either of them.
So will you be having a conversation with him about this?
Of course. But it's part and parcel of it. I don't know. The thing is, I want to keep my kids as long as possible. So I still want them to be like the police.
Or like on
they help
heroes.
you. Yeah. They help you, not stop you. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in that point. I don't want it to swing the other way until it absolutely has to.
Which is a lovely place to be.
Yeah, like when the police come into your school, if you've got any issues, you get lost, you go to him. Yeah. And as you get older, it's just like, in fact,
you go.
That's it. If someone does something, I'm not going to the police for nothing.
Come home.
You know what I'm saying? Police is the last thing I'm thinking if something happens. If something was to happen to me, I'm not thinking go to the police. Yeah.
But it depends on what sort of something. So,
anything violent, anything robbery based, whatever it is.
Okay.
I'm not. Like,
if someone burgled your house, you're going to call the police, aren't you?
Or you might need a crime reference number, of course. But as in, like, I'm not looking to them for help.
Got ya.
But that's just my relationship with them. There might be someone who's upstairs in this building who has a very good relationship with police. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I've never had a good relationship with police.
Yeah.
So I just don't have that thing where they help. For me, they just make things worse.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't want him to get there, but chances are, he'll get there himself.
Yeah.
I was on my way here, actually. There was a police car coming out. Because it's so funny, even if you're not doing anything, I still get, like, all weird. Because I know they'll probably find something somewhere. They were coming off the road, and I literally was like, I was like, I've literally left them out the road. And obviously she looked at me, and I looked at her, she looked me dead in my eye. And I was like, no, you go home, with a big smile on my face. And I just thought, it felt quite good. I don't know. I felt like I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I haven't got anything to worry about.
I still behind
that as well. And that was another reason as well, because I thought I'd rather you in front of me than behind me. Very good, Dan.
Getting me numbers and everything.
I haven't been stopped for a minute.
I haven't, actually.
I haven't been stopped for not for a long, long time.
Good.
So, as in, it don't really cross my mind. Every time I see them, you know, like, you see them and you know you've seen them.
Yeah.
I've got that on me,
And
like, they're my radar.
Yeah.
And they know I've seen them
Exactly
see me,
that.
like, and all
that.
of that. But I don't really have anything. I'm not criminal anymore, so I don't really have anything to, like, worry about.
Yes, officer, how can I help you, sir? Do you know what I mean?
That's
It's one
it.
of them, isn't
That's
it?
it, yeah.
And I think that's the thing of what you speak to your son.
And nowadays, a lot of these police officers are my age or younger. You're getting bad up.
Right.
You're going to get bad up. You can't come for me.
Don't try it.
That's it.
They are young.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely a conversation you've got to have. Just so that he knows how to manage it and manoeuvre it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As and when. And your little girl as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right. Okay, guys. So we're doing well. We're doing well.
Doing well for time.
Yeah.
Told you.
Dan, I want you to pull what Dan girl, Dan now. God, it is a lot, isn't it? You too. In my life, right. All right. Pick a good one, my girl.
Let's manifest a good card.
Manifest. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Is mental health taken seriously enough within our community?
Okay.
It's starting to
It
get
is
there.
starting to. I'm seeing a lot more now. I'm feeling like, especially black men are feeling more comfortable to speak. Sorry, that's
No, you can speak for me because like, I don't have a great deal of... Yeah, as in like I've never had...
that to worry about.
Yeah, I've never had mental issues, I don't think.
So where do we think it comes from then? So you saying that is because obviously you've had a very smooth...
I've had it... Well, as in I haven't had the smoothest life, but I'm saying... I feel like I'm able to like compartmentalise things and like be very logical very fast, and nothing really sits on me and makes me depressed. I haven't really had anything that has like sat with me like and that is still with me now.
Okay. Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah. But obviously I've seen it with other people. I've seen... It's like parenting, isn't it? I guess a lot of it's just parenting, and where we probably got parented a little bit tougher. That's it. That's it. Like, don't come here with this. Like, I'm talking even stuff don't ask me for anything expensive. Yeah. Like, them kind of things. Like, what you do... Like, I couldn't go to my mum and ask her for...
A Prada this or...
Not even Prada. I couldn't go and ask her for Air Max. Air Max, what are you talking... They're not put me asking. If I got one, I got it. Don't ask for it. Don't ask for it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, my thing was that I couldn't, but I feel like bare people I know could.
Right.
And that... Not that contributes to mental health, but it definitely has, like, you know, like just loads of little things.
No,
Yeah.
you're right, because you look at, because that's what we do, isn't it? We look at other people and we compare, and it could be a thing of like, well, hang on, mum, you know, then you're going to school, everyone else has got the Air Maxes on and you haven't. That's it. You know, I know that is a minuscule part of it, but
that's why I'm glad I went to a
all-girls school,
all-girls uniform school.
Right, that does make a difference. But yeah, I guess it's. Do you know one thing? The thing with the mental health thing, I feel like we need to tackle like where it's. I mean, I'm no expert at all, but when I think about it, I think about tackling where it's coming from. So, like Dan's saying, you know, what is it that's happening? Is it, you know, I don't want to be too general, but I'm thinking, you know, it could be from maybe people going to prison or, you know, like you just said, your home life, your family, like it's that, isn't it?
I
really?
reckon most of it must be home life, but then again. I'm sure it must just be experiences as well. So, for example, like if you go to school and your school life is hell, like you're getting bullied or whatever, it don't take much for that to like just get me. Your mind is still like it just takes one little thing to knock it and it's gone.
But do you know what? Do you know what it is as well? I think before therapy was. It was not a thing. We didn't do therapy in our community. We spoke about it in our family if we spoke about it, and then you just got on with life. Yes. Whereas now, like when my dad passed away, my son went to therapy. I made sure my son went to therapy, and I feel like before our generation would not have done that. Like when my brother got scoliosis when he was in year 8.
Do you want to just explain what scoliosis is?
So scoliosis is curve when your spine curves.
Yeah.
And it literally was like it felt like overnight he just had this curved spine.
Wow.
And he's gone to school, he's got this big group of friends, and he's in hospital, had this big operation and lived in the hospital for 6 months. Then when he came out of the hospital, he was homebound. So he's missed a big chunk of school.
That
and when he's gone
is a
to
reason
school,
to be...
he had to wear a back brace. Now, all I just imagined was his kid like that. with a back brace on. But then he couldn't get on the train to school. He had to get a
special bus.
He had to get, not even a bus, he got a cab to school.
Okay.
So they arranged his cab for him. But in that time, he lost a lot of friends. Because now he's not socialising with these friends for a big period of time. He's gone in himself. He's just on his computer.
Oh.
And I felt like he needed therapy.
Yeah.
And he never got that therapy.
Oh
and
my God.
this is not, nothing to, my mum or whatever, because it's just that
At that
knowing, like,
time,
now,
we wouldn't have done
you
that.
need therapy, and you might not even think, you're like, but we're all there. We're here, we're a family, it's amazing. And I think now we're so open, like, when we had the fire, Callie done therapy at school. Because, and I've seen how it's affected her. Like, Caden's had therapy twice when my dad died, and when his cousin died, who was the same age as him, he died of cancer. And I was quick. I was like, they need therapy. Because
talk about it.
you need to talk about it.
Outside the family.
Yes.
Whereas I feel like our day and age, our parents and our community didn't do that. So when it's saying, is it taken seriously, I do believe that we are starting to take it seriously, because our peers, even people my age, they're like, I'm in therapy, and it's very much spoken about.
Yeah, it's not
hush
down
on the table before.
Yeah.
We're very open, like, I do therapy. I'm waiting to do therapy. I need therapy in my life. Shit. I don't feel like I'm good with relationships. Like,
okay.
Yeah. I need to, like, I'm about, stay away from me.
Right. Sex, no, sorry, not sex, sorry. When you said of the opposite sex, sorry, I meant.
Literally, I feel like I don't trust a lot of people.
So
but I'm an open person.
Yeah, you are.
Don't get too close.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm open, but they're only up to date.
That's a lot. You're asking a lot from somebody. Yeah. Sorry, babe. I'm just being
therapizing me.
Therapizing you, baby girl. You're asking. So you're saying, come in, but don't come in. It's a lot, man. Sometimes for people to manage that.
Come to my house.
Come in. Okay, you've been here too long. Go now.
Yeah.
Don't call me for a couple of days because back off.
It takes a while for somebody to really get to know your moves and what you like and what you don't like, or how you. Do you know what I mean? So you could be blocking off a lot.
You could, but if you're a guy and you've got like enough talent and you can see what's in front of you and you can read this room, like you don't have, like you just touch something and no, I can't do that, or I can't do that, or at least I can't do that yet. And you just got to keep reading the signs. There's signs everywhere.
But you've got to be dedicated to the
You've
cause.
Got to be dedicated.
Or you've got to be good at it. You don't have to always be dedicated. Sometimes you just have to be good at it.
Well, you've got to want to do it.
Not necessarily. But I like to think I understand like what buttons press what and all of that. And I would get the vibe from her that, okay, maybe I'm overstaying my welcome.
Let me
go.
Tomorrow.
Or give her a break and let's see if she shouts me.
Right.
If not, then shout her and see what... You've got to test temperature. You have to. Like, you have to know where is safe, where is... Yeah, but as in, like, you... Like, that's it. That's how, like, you have to. If you like someone, obviously, if I don't like you, that's what... But...
They don't like you, you'll know.
Yeah, but as in, like, I feel like you do certain things and you get certain reactions and you work out how people work.
Yeah. It shouldn't be so difficult, but it is. And also, actually...
Sorry, and saying that, I wasn't reporting yet.
Well.
So as much as I say,
yeah, baby,
I don't do it well.
Yeah,
I don't know what I was doing for that amount of time.
It's funny when you were younger that as well. I think because sometimes.
But you
I feel like that's tough for them.
You spend a lot of years just coasting, to be honest, and you're with someone because we've been there now. You know me, I know you. Now we're in this. Until you're like, hang on, this isn't enough.
I feel like you still coast in your older years, but you just maybe do it for different reasons. And coasting shouldn't be and always seen as a negative.
Yeah, sometimes you coast for certain points. Anyway, I feel like relationships are a little bit like that, and then they go a bit flat. Yeah, you might have to have a little vacation to lift it, and you might have to.
You know, a little.
It happens, and then there's points where you're flying, and then there's points where it's a life.
Yeah, but I'm not willing to. Sorry, I don't know how this got about me.
No, go on.
I'm not willing to coast without knowing what's happening. Like, so what are we coasting to? Are we landing somewhere at any point soon? Like, you know that coasting with no communication? Not willing.
Right, so that's what I was just about to say. You saying come in, but don't come too close. And then you saying, oh, you'd get the vibe and you'd know. Actually, how about we just have a conversation? And I say,
I'm not a good communicator, so I like to do the whole non-verbal communication thing. So if I come in and I get the vibe, where it's just like, okay, maybe she's had enough of me, I'll go, and I won't say to her, I feel like you've had enough of me, so I'm going to go. Because sometimes it's a whole, you could open something up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Too much,
That's it.
Okay.
So I'd rather...
How long you've been vibing for?
Yeah, but no, I could even figure that out in a night.
Okay.
I like to think anyway. So then, but then I wouldn't bring up anything I'm thinking about how she's thinking. I won't say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a great communicator.
Well, just not really up to you, yeah. If she wanted to say it, she should say it.
Yeah.
You should not be doing
but if she's anything like me, because I'm a little bit like, if I'm pissed off, you're not gonna know about it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna act away.
As well. So what the hell?
That's it. I'm gonna act away.
That's me.
That's
too.
it. So, but someone somewhere needs to be a good communicator.
To know that.
That's it.
So we're three of us are a whole different personality and the way we're all saying.
That's it.
In a Big Brother house.
I'll be like, you gotta figure this out. You gotta figure this out yourself, and don't talk to me about it. I don't want to talk about it.
And I'll be like, I'm cool.
No,
I don't want to talk about it. That's too easy. For me, that's too easy. Don't ask me what my issue is and ask me to tell you the truth.
Yeah, figure it out.
Figure it out. That's it.
I will use it too much because I will want to have the conversation later. Give it a couple of days. Let me see how you do maneuver around it, and if you do clock onto it, and then if you don't, then I'll be willing to have the conversation.
You'll have the conversation. I will never have that conversation.
I will force myself, and then I will be profusely sweating to have a conversation. But I will force myself. I'll be like, I need to talk. Oh, I can't do this.
Me.
You see what happened?
But everything's usually better.
It does feel better
after that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's true.
Communication is key, guys.
I don't do makeup sex though. Fuck off, leave me alone. I need some time. I don't understand it. I
haven't been in
I don't
it's been a while.
What? Yeah, see?
Right.
Like makeups, you pissed me off. Get the fuck out of my face.
I don't think I piss people off. I don't think I piss people off in my relation or my missus off.
I'd love to have her on the sofa. See what her view of this is.
I don't think I piss her off like that. Maybe she gets pissed off.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah, but I don't even notice it if I piss her off sometimes.
Nah, you have
maybe.
You got it.
And I wonder whether you do
be like, la 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 la.
That's it. You're right,
might do stuff to make up for the pissed offness.
Yeah, maybe.
So she's like, oh, it's just
it's just maybe if I probably do, but then I'll like come in with a little bit of charm and like maneuver my way out of it. And
got that little Listen, it's
proper savage, eh?
Living up to the name. Okay, guys. Oh, very relationship heavy.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had to use.
I feel like this is my therapy session. I got the.
And last week was your therapy session as well.
Every week. Last week I cried, didn't it?
You cried?
I did.
But in a nice way. And when I listened back to it, which was only last night, so basically this won't go out now for like a little week or so. But there's been nothing too topical. Anyway, I listened back to it last night. It's bloody lovely. It's a lovely episode. Yeah. It's a really nice episode. And you can't hear you crying. You can just hear me going, oh, babe. Should we try a little shot of this Magnum before we do our Bop of the Week, unless anyone else has gone?
Do it. What's Bop of the Week?
What have you been listening to this week?
Think about it. I'm going to run the toilet so I can quickly have groove while I'm...